Hello everybody and welcome back to Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. It's probably been a while now and gonna finally get on to dealing with this thing, which is pretty shagged looking. I mean, those wheels look terrible. And it's the workhorse at my Vineyard. To be honest, I don't go easy on it. It's been fine, but recently it has become uncomfortable. I can't actually see what I'm saying due to the reflections. Alright, that's alright from there. It's become uncomfortable. The interior needs some much needed attention too. See what you can do with it. Thank you. Drain oil. Right, so just start with the oil change. Drain that. Okay, those wheels look crap. And let's see. Stuffed. And that looks like it might actually be bad. I don't know. I'm just looking at the front suspension at the moment. So yeah, this looks like it's going to be a major. And yeah, that's had it. So is that I wouldn't be surprised if the steering rack's had it as well. Okay, anything that's red probably needs replacement. Yeah, that looks pretty buggered. Let's see, I can't remember it as the start. If it does, I'll send it to the test path. And as you can see, this is a very long list, and probably should wait. Oh yeah, can't start the engine, so I won't be able to find out those disasters till I fix that. Now, let's see. OBD scanner. Ooh, nice! They've actually now actually tells you what it's doing when it scans, just like it used to in the old one. Alright, so the ABS module is stuffed. Fuel pressure tester. And duff fuel filter, that's probably not helping. And you got numbers on that. I wonder if they actually tell you what's really wrong with it, or it's just same numbers each time. And yeah, it's a set of tyres. And volts. And you got a bad starter, so no wonder it wasn't going to run. And I might as well run that, seeing as I've done everything else. And the crankshaft looks like it might be on the list. So starter. Yep. Oh, this is going to be a major. I'm going to pull this motor out. This is going to take several episodes, I think. And I mean, I can see all the other stuff that is in bad shape. And actually, I think what I will do is I will deal with the starter and fuel filter first. I mean, obviously these all want to come off, but I just want to run it down the testing path, and the easiest way to do it is to give it a quick hack job to. Okay, let's see. Just and there we go. And yeah, I haven't played this game in a while, since probably before the last bunch of episodes came out. Haven't really touched it much since Spin Tyre's Mud Runner showed up. And let's see if there's anything else that's... Yes, that air filter. Okay, that appears to be acceptable. did think about taking this to the test track, but that's probably not a good idea. And as it means a loading screen, and I have had the odd freeze happen there, although I doubt it will happen now, but I suppose it's a case of once bitten, twice shy. I think in total I have probably been to the test track less than 20 times since I've got this game. And let's see, now will that start? Oh, so now they make you put the oil in. Wow. This is a waste of money, but I do really need to do this. Okay. So now it's on the path, and I can actually run a path test. And then we'll have to see what it meant about Duff Interior. Okay, those may be acceptable, I don't know. I'll have to have a look at the sheet when it's done. And that's that bit done. Alright, brake servos, lots of bad bushings, and by the looks of anything above 47% is acceptable. There's a lot of stuff on that wheel now. Let's see, I mean there's lift to A, lift to B, lift to C, test path, parking, paint shop. And garage areas, yeah, right. Right, I suppose I should get started on this. And I think I'll get started on the engine bay. Maybe the axle, seeing as that's got to come off as well. And 47, 47, 47. So all of those are good. I think at this point it's just going to be a dismantling video. Because of course I can't take the crankshaft out without taking the pistons out, which is a little trick you can do in real life. You just shove them up the bores, and well, I suppose if you're taking the bottom end off, you might as well check the top end while you're at it. That's still good, still good. I wonder what other horrors I'm going to find as I pull this apart. Do not know why that's lagging, but I won't be surprised if my antivirus has decided it's going to run a scan in the background even though I'm obviously doing something, as it does tend to do that. Either the update that happened just before I started has caused some weirdness. Hopefully not. Yep, that's another thing that's going to need replacement. And let's see, timing cover. Am I missing a bolt? Yes, I am. Cam belt's good. $47, $47. And I've got to put all that off, don't I? 47. So yeah, I think everything that's 47 is actually in an acceptable condition. carefully. I'll just take those off. Yeah, that's all acceptable. And now I need to get under the car, don't I? And got good reach on these spanners, which is handy at times. Here's the case off. That's bad. But not the problem, because I already replaced that. The release bearing. Okay, the plate itself's fine, but everything else under there needs taking off. And so does that oil filter. And I'll take 8 of those off, and 3 of these, and all the other stuff. I mean, even with the fast unbolting, this is going to take a while. Especially as I don't really do time lapses, because then I have to deal with music, and that's opening up a whole new can of worms I don't want to deal with at this point. And yes. No, I don't want to go over here, I want to go back up to the engine. Mouse seems to be rather twitchy today. I don't know, maybe I'll have to have a look in the settings sometime. Either that or it's because I'm running in an exclusive full screen mode or something, that might have something to do with it. I mean, it's fine when I'm not actually in anything. And crankshaft, actually while I'm here I might as well pull all this crap off as well. Actually, well... I forgot about those. So I'd say that's all bad. So no, it doesn't like me reaching that far. It'd be nice if it actually told me what the condition was, but I guess you can't have it all. Okay, let's start by taking that off. And let's see, then that's going to come off. Yeah, that did have to come off. That's going to come off as well. I know I've got some bad bushings, but I don't know. Yes, those 4. And of course I've got enough room under here that I can actually get at just about all of it. Okay, those pads need replacement. Apparently the discs are alright. Okay, so those pads. Again, pads, but not the calipers. Actually, while I'm here, I'd better do all of these while I'm here. Otherwise it'll come back and bite me later. That's going to come off, that's going to come off. That's all apparently fine. And that's bad. So is that bushing. Okay, that's bad. So it's that. And that. And I better take them off as well. You've got to check those. Yeah, they're all good. Or good enough at least. I don't even need to check that one to realise it's had it. Alright. That's all good, all good. Trying to make sure there isn't anything that hasn't been checked. And yeah, well, that's fine by the looks of it. Okay, so probably check those, but I think they're fine. And yes, I have found everything. So I think all the wheels and tyres I had it as well. I will have to check that out. So I'm gonna leave the recording here and get back to you when I've done all of that. Alright, we're back, and I think I've got everything sorted. I think. I'm not actually going to know till I try and put everything back together. But I guess I'll make a start. And to see everything I can stick on under here, I'm going to stick on right away. And then I'll go back up top and deal with the top end stuff. And then come back and put the sump and all the other little stuff on. Now let's see, I think I don't need to do... Yeah, that's going to get really annoying really fast. Alright. Do that one on. I better do these first, otherwise I'll forget. And that will get annoying. Probably hilarious for everyone else, but very annoying for me. And let's see. And yeah, I actually have no idea if this is the correct way of doing it. Do I not have end link B? Hold on a sec. And I brought the wrong end links, didn't I? What a twit. What a monumental idiot. Which probably shows the fact that I haven't been playing this game for a while and I'm extremely out of practice. I mean, I'm trying to think of ways of how I could get this up and over a muddy hill. But seeing as I've been playing a lot of spin tyres. Right, just grabbed the caliper, didn't I? Oh, well, that explains a lot of the juddering. My antivirus was still going at it. And again, you don't actually see what I'm seeing on my monitor because, like if I bring up the Steam overlay, you won't see anything either. But it's bringing up an overlay just bragging about all the threats it's protected in the last week. It's a rather invasive antivirus, but I do have to admit it is very effective. It's the only reason why I tolerate it. Anyway, hopefully this won't turn into a ridiculously long episode, and hopefully I have found everything that needs to be found. I will be very annoyed if I have to start pulling this back apart, although that's pretty much a guarantee for the story mode mission. One of the reasons why I'm not all that fond of them. Although this one doesn't seem too bad, seeing as it's usually if something's stuffed, they're all stuffed. And I'm just flushing a lot of stuff out of the inventory so I can keep track of what I actually need. Okay, like that. That, I probably should put that on last, but oh well. Spring and cap. And of course the brake bits. And let's see, get back into it. I think this is going to be a long one. I actually won't have any idea until I edit this thing, and I broke this into 2 parts. But it will probably be a long one. Fortunately, my next lot of spin tyres video is just going to be mod tests again, so they're probably only going to be like 5-6 minutes. So I can sort of handle the odd extra long episode. Also want to have a look at that interior, seeing as he was complaining about that. And let's see all that. I think that's all the suspension stuff. That's all I can do underneath for now. I really want to replace those brakes, they look awful. And it'd be nice if it put everything that needs doing at the top, so I don't have to go looking for it down the list. I mean, it says something about interior, but I don't see any reference to it on the actual stuff, so maybe I don't. Maybe they got cut at the last minute or something and they never got around to changing that back. I probably should go put the sump on now, rather than carrying on up here once I've got these pistons back in. That way I can stick the oil in it and I don't have to worry about it anymore. Now, let's see. That's all of that side done, so actually I will do the underside stuff now. It's just one less thing to worry about then. Or 9 less things. There'll be 8 rod caps in the sump. And then I can get back to doing important things like putting oil in the motor. Alright, there's the sump. And let's see, that's all of that. Good. Now, I think I have everything. I'll be rather annoyed if I don't. And yeah, that last bolt there. And camshaft 1, camshaft 2, the cam gears, and their first timing belt. I'll just stick that on when I'm at it. Now, in real life, if I was working on a car, I'd concentrate on one bit of it at a time, but this just saves me moving the camera around. Also seeing how much I can do without moving the camera, actually. And that's not what I wanted. And what have I done now? I've broken something. I broke it. Alright, I think that's all of that stuff. And okay, I think that's that lot. Then do that before I forget. I mean, normally you'd leave this to last, but I'm going to try and send this off at the end, and I just know I'll forget if I don't do it right now. Probably why I try to avoid working on cars in real life, because I'll probably just end up making it worse. I mean, despite having access to all tools and that, I've never become particularly proficient at it. Mostly due to the fact that all my training was stand here, hold this, don't ask questions. Which just never particularly enamored me to actually working on anything. Of course, the reason I'd ask the stupid questions is because I actually had no idea what I was doing. So I'm kind of lucky. My car is actually very simple, so it has, like, I think one fan belt, which just connects to the water pump and the alternator. And that's it. There's sort of no extra stuff like aircon pumps or anything. Or power steering, or I don't think it has power or anything. It is a very basic car. One of the reasons why I quite like it is it just means there's less to go wrong with it. And this has almost turned into another half episode. Wonder if this will end up being if I end up in the end leaving these as 2 episodes rather than just 2 halves of one. Oh well, we'll see, I guess. Yeah, that appears to be everything. Oh, at least the power's good. Bye bye. And I guess that'll be all for this episode, and I'll see you next. Oh, hang on. Wait, before we do anything. Where was I gonna go? Clean out all that. Yes. Open the case. Open the case. I suppose I could have done this first. Next time. Oh well, I could have actually used that. Yeah, but I'm going to put really nice parts in someone else's car. And more barns. Lots more barns. Oh. Okay, I guess I'm going to have to start doing some more barn finds. Oh, I'm just going to chuck them in the thing tool later. Alright, last one. Yeah, what's that? Okay, serpentine belt pump. So yeah, I have a lot of stuff that I actually have no real use for. Alright, now as I was saying, I'll see you next time in Car Mechanic Simulator 2018.